Tell us more about the selection process for the Technology Pioneers 2007. Has there been more or less competition than in previous years?
I think there can be no doubt that this year's Technology Pioneer program has been more exciting than ever before. We have had more interesting companies than we've ever had before. As always, the program is divided into two parts. The first part, we work with industry experts, venture capitalists, technopreneurs, entrepreneurs all over the world to identify the up-and-coming technologies. In the early stages, we do not look too much of, are these companies going to be new tech pioneers? We want to identify potential companies all over the world. The second part is the selection process, where we use our more than 20 people selection committee consisting of experts, academic experts, industry experts, investors from all over the world that look at these companies and say, is this truly an innovative technology? Does these guys really have something new? Do they have something that will work? And very importantly, do they have something that will change the world as we know it?
Can you tell us how previous winners are doing now?
Before starting this year's Technology Pioneer process and selection, we looked at the more than 300 companies that selected over the last 6 years since we started the program in 2000. We were surprised ourselves to see that more than 95% of these companies are still operating successfully. That is an incredibly high number, considering that some of these tech pioneers had 2-3 employees when they were founded, and still they have managed to emerge successfully.
How has the last year been for the technology industry?
I think we're all riding a bit of a boom economically right now. There's a lot of appetite for investment. We have seen an emergence of challenges combined with some of the technologies we have been working with the last few years are maturing. That means in questions like energy security, suddenly solar energy is really taking a front seat now. A tremendous number of companies that are focusing on alternative ways of getting energy, not only solar energy, but also how do we conserve energy, how do we use nanotechnology to reduce our use of energy. In the biotech health sector, there's no doubt that we are on the third wave of biotechnology. Suddenly now we're looking at personalized medicine, we're looking at cellular therapies, stem cell therapies, we are looking at the application of genetically modified organisms in plants. And finally, in the IT, wireless communication, wireless connectivity is no longer a privilege, it's becoming a demand, it's becoming a must globally. And we are seeing convergence between IT, we're seeing between telephone, between any kind of communication and media.
Do you expect more technology pioneers to go on to become full members of the World Economic Forum?
Looking at the more than 300 technology pioneers we've had so far, quite a few of them have gone on to become both members and strategic partners of the World Economic Forum. These are the Googles, the Dr. Reddy, the Corel Corporation of the world. But we have realized that from the point you are a technology pioneer till you become a full-blown global player, there is a gap where you have penetrated your local market, but you want to go global. You want to become the next big thing, the next global champion. To address the needs and to enable companies to go through that phase, the World Economic Forum has established a community of global growth companies, a community that focuses on companies managing hypergrowth and enabling them to manage this global expansion.
And how important is technology going to be in contributing to improving the state of the world over the next 10 years?
We are facing more and more challenges. We have energy security, we have infectious diseases, we are seeing the need, we have the desire to get the world connected, dissemination of information. The only way we can do that is through continuous innovation, continuous application of new technologies, new applications. And for that, the technology pioneers are absolutely at the forefront.